the reason why there is no perfect relationship, because we're trying to compare ourselves to other people. Listen to this and we'll go back to it.
The big struggles in relationships.
I think it's a mix of dealing with my emotion in the relationship and dealing with someone else's emotion in the relationship. And I think we're lied to, especially on social media now, about this idea that, you hear all this stuff about you've got to be healed before you get into a relationship.
Oh my God.
Like, when are you healed? I mean, if I had followed that rule, I would never have married Matt. We've been together 20 years.
What's a perfect relationship? What's the word, or what's the meaning behind the word a perfect relationship, or in another word, a healthy relationship looks like? When you don't compare yourself to others, and when your partner values all the things you love about yourself and accept you with all your flaws, because acceptance, it's the key to every successful relationship. So many of us, we're trying to change a partner to suit our ego, to suit our nafs. We want a partner to look a certain way to fit in society, because we're not happy with the way they look, we're not happy the way they dress. You should accept them with all their flaws. The way they look, the way they dress, the circumstances they are in, and the life they are in. Accept them with all their flaws and accept them with the income, the job, and not trying to change them to someone they're not. So many people, they are in a relationship, they used to be in love with that person, or they used to be happy with that person, or content, but later on, because they trying to compare themselves to other people. They want your partner, they want their partner to look a certain way to fit in society. They want you to dress a certain way because they don't like the way you dress. They want you to speak a certain way because they don't like the way you speak. They used to like you in the past because now people comparing themselves to other people on the internet. They want you to look the same as the other person. Have you seen the other person how sexy? Have you seen the way they look? Have you seen the way they dress? Have you seen the way they talk? Have you seen what they have? Have you seen what they got? She wants you to look a certain way to fit in her world. They want you to look a certain way to fit in with what she wants in life. And what's the worst? When they compromise. So many people, they compromise a lot of things about themselves that something they don't even like. I give you the biggest example. When your partner says to you, let's go somewhere you don't want to go, you should not go. And they said that's how you become happy in relationship. That's how a healthy relationship, to do things together, together that you both like. Not that you're doing something and you want your partner to do it to suit your ego because you are selfish. So many people are selfish. If they want to go for a walk and your partner doesn't want to go for a walk, don't force your partner to go for a walk, and use that word, if you love me, go for a walk. And you know what? That's what relationship about. It is. But sometimes you don't force your partner to do something they don't want to do, because it's going to bring stress on the relationship. It's going to bring a lot of tension in the relationship. This is why so many people unhappy in relationship. This is what a perfect relationship looks like, when you do things on your own and your partner do things by themselves. And sometimes you do it together when you're in the mood to do it together. But most of the time, people are unhappy, not because they got a problem from the last relationship, because they want that current person they met. They want them to suit their lifestyle. They want them to suit their ego. They want to change you. They want to mold you to something you're not. She wants to mold you to the person that he doesn't exist, to something or a thing that doesn't exist, because that's what they see on other people. They want to see it on you. Not because they love you. When they say, because I love you, I want you to dress a certain way. Because I love you, I want you to look a certain way. It's the biggest lie. Because she doesn't like the way you look, they don't like the way you dress, they want to change you to someone you're not. They want to mold you to this person who doesn't exist. It's just an imagination in the head. And this is what's going on. This is why so many people are unhappy in relationship. This is why I call it a healthy relationship. When you want to do something that you really love to do with your partner. Not when you force your partner to do something you don't want to do. Not when you force your partner to dress and speak a certain way just to suit your lifestyle. You tell that person, khalas, this is the person I am. You accept me the way I am, because once you accept that person the way they are, when you met that person, you accept them for who they are. Now, after years, you want to change them to something they're not. Now, after certain years, You want to change them to something they're not because you're watching too many social media things, because you're watching too many internet, the Facebook, the Instagram and TikTok and a few other stuff that showing people happy. These people deliberately setting up a camera to show you they are happy. These people deliberately setting up a camera to show the world they are happy and they are content and they got a perfect relationship and they got a healthy relationship, because we compare ourselves to others, and this is the problem.